Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the media exposed how William Samoei Ruto has spent 14 billion shillings on travel only within 9 months. And there is no value for that money. That's why they were pointing out this. In fact, this confirms that Ruto is spending 3 times what Uhuru Kenyatta was spending. In fact, Ruto has used what Uhuru used in 3 years' time within 9 months. And after that, Rigathi Gachagua has come back to confirm to Kenyans that indeed they are running a company and is encouraging William Samoei Ruto to work for their company. He should continue with the trips, and he's not bothered, he's not waved with whatever the media is saying here. And this is what Gachagua said in response to that. We want to encourage President Ruto to continue traveling to each and every country in the world and bring resources for the development of this country. This one is the principal advisor of the president, and that the advice they can give in reaction to what the media was pointing out in terms of expenditure on travel, yet we are in a country which is struggling with the economy and employment. That is the response from Gachagua. You can see Business Daily. Government officials gobbles 14 billion shillings on travel in the 9 months ended March, the highest in a similar period in at least 5 years. Liliwahi kufanyika miaka 5 ingine tu, lakini halijawahi. And Gachagua did not end there. He went further even to agree with Moses Kuria's position, and now he's on attack of the media. This is what he's saying. I agree with Kuria that you have become rogue and are part of the Azimio Brigade trying to bring down the government. Just because media pointed out that Ruto is spending more on travel, hospitality. So he's telling them you have become rogue and you are part of Azimio. So you see, anyone in this country who will point out any mistake that is in this government, they will brand him as Azimio. So if the media point out anything, they will be branded as Azimio. That's how Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto, Kuria, and the group are acting in this country. And that's the sad story of Kenya. We are continuing the panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. So, it is clear, Kenyans, you are on your own. Gachagua is confirming they are running a limited company. They are not bothered, they don't care, they are not worried. So it is upon you to think of yourself. Because the worst is that in as much as they are running a limited company, they are collecting resources which turn to be their shares from you in terms of taxes. You pay. After you pay, they turn it into their own shares. Then they spend, and they don't want you to talk about it. That is the sad story in this country. Media has a duty, and their duty is to inform the public about the state of the nation, and the public has a right to information. You cannot intimidate media just because you want media to deny the citizen the right to information. Gachagua is trying to gag the media, and he is blocking Kenyans from their right to access to information. You know, information is power. So they don't want Kenyans to be empowered by information on how the government is running the affairs of the country. When you are not informed, you can't understand. And when you can't understand, they will come and lie to you. They will mislead you, they will misguide you, and then at the end of the day, you will become their prey. Utakuwa chakula yao. Sasa sisi wanataka tukue tu pale kwa meza kama menu. They want to feed on us. That's why they don't want us to get information. And that's why you see they are so much hostile to the media when they point out their mistakes. It means, in as much Ruto has spent to a tune of 14 billion shillings up to now, in 9 months' time, Gachagua is telling him, endelea kufanya hivyo, endelea, spend more, president, spend more. That's what he's telling him. He's pushing him to spend more. So he's telling you Kenyans prepare to pay more in terms of taxes for Ruto to spend more. While Ruto is spending, in this country, we can't afford school fees. Where Kenya has reached, education must be free, not should, must be free. And that is where Uhuru was heading to. And Raila was going to deliver this. But he's pulling us back. Ile pesa inafaa iende kwa free education ndio hii Ruto anatumia 14 billion. Kwa nini yeye asifanye vile Kibaki alikuwa anafanya? Hii mambo ya international travel and all those things ilikuwa reduced. Why can't he borrow a leaf from the late John Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania? Chukua ndege, delegates ya watu 30 wanaenda kuspend kwa mahoteli wanakula. Then what are they bringing back home? There is nothing tangible we can see or feel in the masses that Ruto has brought back in this country out of the all tours he has done across the world. Instead, he is only enjoying those travel, make connections, and seemingly he is borrowing. In a country where we have borrowed much, they are overtaxing us, and now for them we cannot see value for the money. When they come back, they tell us that we are not borrowing. We want to have resources collected here to run the affair of the country. Ati ukiwa kwa shimo, hakuna haja kuendelea kuchimba shimo, ni vizuri utoke nje ya shimo. Lakini kile wanafanya ni kuendelea kuchimba lile shimo. Wanatuambia they are not borrowing. So can we conclude and say that because we are aware that they are borrowing, this money they are borrowing and leave it offshores, zinabaki kule zikifanya biashara yao na madeni inakuja ikuwe kwa serikali ya Kenya, so that when they will leave power, they will leave us with the debts to pay, and we will never see any tangible project that money maybe would have delivered. Can we conclude and say that because Ruto, in as much as spending 14 billion shillings, we have schools in this country where children are learning under trees. The state of classes is sad, dilapidated. Kuna shule hata kule Rift Valley na areas zingine zingali ni za matope. Why can't Ruto spend this money in building schools? Mambo ya shule ziko under national government, sio county government. Ile imepelekwa kwa county government ni mambo ya ECD. Hizi mambo ya shule za chekechea, hizo ni kazi ya county. Hii ingine national government. Kwa nini wanafunzi wanasoma chini ya mti, Ruto anasumia pesa na namna hii? We have been talking about medicine in our hospitals. Why is Ruto spending 14 billion when he cannot facilitate county government to have money and buy medicine put in our hospitals? Health workers are in protest. We can't pay them, but he's spending 14 billion as if there's no problem in this country. We have to point out. Gachagua is telling him, continue spending. We are not continue spending. While Ruto is spending 14 billion in 9 months' time, people in Turkana are dying from hunger. They want to make it look like everything is just okay at home. Which okay? There's no food in Turkana. Some of parts of Rift Valley, uko Baringo watu wanakufa njaa. Hata huko Western kuna njaa. You go to Mount Kenya region, there is problem. Hizo areas are like keep everywhere. Lower Eastern, huko chini, ni shida. But we have the man in office spending 14 billion in 9 months time. Where is the priority in this government? Is it trips that has no fruit? Kama wanasema there is result on ground, kwa nini they have not sorted out the issue of unemployment? When did they brought investors in this country? We can't feel the value for our money in the trips that Ruto is making abroad. So that's the advice from one of the shareholders in the company, giving to the CEO of the company to continue abusing the resources of Kenyans. Hapo ndo tumefika. So we are on our own. And their promise is that they are going to spend more resources. They will abuse our tax, but we will never have value for our money. That is the sad story of Kenya.